Hey, it's Hannah Baker. Don't adjust whatever device you're hearing it on. It's me, live in the stereo. No return, no engagements, no encore. And this time, absolutely no requests. Get a snack, settle in, because I'm about to tell you a story of my life. More specifically, why my life ended. Okay, was it a bit too soon? I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
Did this guy really copy what I just had to say? Nah, jokes aside.
Okay, let's get to the Q&A. Transition, please. What's up, guys? AMPlayz here, and today we're going back to another Q&A. It's Q&A on a Sunday. And we're going back to the original drink we had in our first one, coffee. And today is a slightly sad day because this is going to be the last Q&A for the foreseeable future. I know it's quite sad, but because of the Q&A sacrifice, we're probably going to get more skits. Yay! But actually, since we have a lot of questions today, I want to go past these quick time because it's going to take a while and I'd rather get my sleep. So, first question. Is there one thing that you really wish you could go back in time and change? If so, what? One thing I'd like to change. I wish I bought Bitcoin and Verge in the year 2010, because if I did, I would be bamjing right now. You don't understand. I'm not even joking to you. I'll show you the calculation. If you bought $10 worth of Verge, actually, a lot of you may not know. So there's this thing called cryptocurrency. So there's the likes of Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and so on. So these are virtual currency. So what this is like, I don't know how to explain it. It's currency like, there's no point going to this. If you want to know more about it, you can search it up. But essentially, I'm trying to say that if you bought Bitcoin and Verge in 2010, you would become bamjing right now. Or at least bamjing in 2017, sorry. Because the rise was insane. It was like an exponential rise. Like, if you put in $10, you could have made you would have made over 100K, essentially. Just think about that. $10 to over 100K in less than 10 years. That's one thing I would change, because imagine me right now with over 100K, over 200K. I'd be a different person. But anyway, next question.
Almighty God, give me the blessing. With millions of dollars, I sleep in prison.
What would be your advice for someone that worries too much and makes themselves upset because they are worrying too much about a situation, if that makes sense? That makes complete, utter sense. My advice would be, whatever's stressing you, take a break from it. So whether that's revision, take a break. Whether that's school, I'm not going to say take a break from school, but just take a step back. A lot of people don't take a step back. Sometimes you need to take a step back. We always want to take a step forward, but sometimes taking a step forward will make you trip, you know what I mean? Like on the stairs, you know. If there's someone in front of you, this is a really bad analogy, but if you're currently taking a step forward, like that hurdle, you're going to end up falling. But if you take a step back and assess which way is the best way to go, you'll end up going past that situation. So my advice is, whatever's stressing you, don't focus too much on it. Because obviously, whatever it is, it ain't the end of the world. You can get past it because you are strong. And you all have the ability to become something great. So anyway, let's go to the next question before this becomes a philosophical video. Next question. What's your type? To be completely honest, I don't have a type. But if you were to ask me, see, I focus more on personality more so than looks. But obviously looks matters. I know, I'm not trying to be offensive, but looks do matter. If you look like a fish, it's a no-go, you know what I mean? And before some of you people go, oh, he's called me a fish, a lot of you don't look like fish, so you're calm. So when you ask me what's my type, you need to be nice, funny, have a very good personality. And some of you know okay, sorry. You need to be a good person. Humor, can take jokes, can throw jokes. Don't be completely, I don't know, fam. You know the people that like worship someone. Don't be like that. Be very you know what I mean? Like, don't be completely whipped. You don't be whipped. Because come on, there's no fun. You can't be perfect. Imperfections. What I like is the imperfections in someone. I know that sounds crazy, but I also prefer the imperfections in people. So if you're not perfect, you're good. But you need to be good as well. If you're going on about race, as long as, I'm gonna say some of my turn off, so smoking fags, weed, cause that's my job, joking, just stuff like that, fam, like, I don't know, being a hoe, and stuff like that. But anyway, next question.
And yeah, let's go piss off Ditchy.
Suck your mom. Nah, I actually prefer to suck your mom. She was in my bed last night, yeah, she weren't complaining, so shut up, you cow. Stormzy will say it best for me.
Suck your mom.
Next question. Haven't had a sip yet. Stupendous confectionery. Next question. What do I do when I'm being ignored by someone I love? Well, is it love that you're experiencing, or is it lust? Because most of the time it's not even love, it's lust. Like, come on, you can't tell me you haven't spoken to someone and you love them. It's a bit excessive, you know what I mean? Like, if you haven't had any interaction with them, you won't know whether you love them or not. It's probably mostly lust. But if you like someone and they're ignoring you, make yourself present, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you doing nothing ain't gonna work. So let's say, I don't know, you slide.
Time to slide in like a penguin.
Sorry, but like, if you do that, make yourself know to speak to them. Have the courage, because courage is what people respect. I respect courage, and I know a few people that have courage, and I respect them a lot. Anyway, since I've waffled long enough, let's go to the next question. Tell them about the 8-year-old thing without exposing, please. So basically, my friend got this invite by someone, and their username was very explicit and suggestive. So then he just messaged them saying, oh, what's up? And they were like, oh, nothing much. And, you know, they had a convo. He wanted to know why they added him, so he just started asking questions. He goes, oh, who are you? How's everything? Send a picture of yourself. Just, you know, just so you know, in case he knows him. And this person goes, no. And my friend goes, why? And this girl was like, I don't want to. And my friend was like, why? And then she goes, because when I tell people my age and that they don't want to speak to me anymore, my friend asked them, what's your age? She said she was 8 years old. She had the, what you call it, eggplant emoji, and her name was she's 8 years old. Just let that sink in. What the hell? Anyway, I need to go through these questions quick, man. I got 50 left. Oh my god, it's long. Anyway, next question. How would you get out of a reversible scenario? Blackmail, being raped, bullied, telling white lies, saying you love someone you don't, cheating, etc, etc. So I'll go through all the blackmail. How to go through that. Blackmail's a really hard one to get out of, but me personally, I would see what I can do to easy things. Tell the person, come on, stop blackmailing me, and I'll find a compromise. If the compromise isn't good, I'll tell someone I trust and see what their opinion is. If that doesn't work, then I'll just move country. Anyway, next one, being raped. That's why you learn self-defense. If you learn self-defense, and okay, I know this is really bad of me to say, but if you're not wearing suggestive clothing, it's less likely to happen. Obviously, it can still happen, and in those cases, just run and don't take, oh god, CNN. Anyway, just don't take dodgy alleys. But obviously, I know that sometimes it's out of your control, and whoever's victims of that, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be insensitive whatsoever, but I have very limited knowledge about it, so my opinion isn't going to be the best. Anyway, being bullied, if a bully is bullying you, telling a teacher won't help. I'm sorry to say, it can help a bit. Tell the teacher, if that doesn't work, square him in the nose. Even if he knocks you out, you've shown him that you can't do anything, but in reality, just ignore them. Ignoring them mostly works. Anyway, telling white lies, everybody tells white lies. Saying you love someone when you don't, that is really awkward, especially when someone tells you they love you, but you don't love them. I would just personally don't lie about it. Just say to them, I don't feel love just yet. I know that kills the mood, but you have to be honest, because if not, you're just screwing yourself over. And cheating, don't cheat, because black men don't cheat, so I'm good, you know what I mean? But don't cheat, man. Now you're a waste man. Anyway, next question. Can you say, Wagwan 15 what your BBM pin in your next vid? Wagwan 15 what your BBM pin can have your 11 digits because you are a fine 11, straight 11. Because, yo, you shine bright like the sun. Next question. What's your thoughts on the gay community and homophobes? Me personally, I don't hate gay people. If anything, I like them for the reason that they're taking other men with them, meaning there's more women for me. So it's a win-win, you know what I mean? And this hat's clapped. Anyway, what I mean, so let's say you have a gay guy here, and then you have a gay guy here, but this girl likes this gay guy. I'm just there. So these two gay guys come together. This girl has no one. Boom, I've got myself a chick. So obviously, I like them. Homophobes, if you understand what these guys, the sacrifice they're making for you, you'll stop hating them. Next question. Your ideal relationship and examples of people around you with good relationships. My ideal relationship would be something that isn't too clingy. I am not a clingy type. I'm a very lazy person. Someone that replicates that energy, but like obviously we're still good with each other. That's my ideal relationship. An example, friends. I don't want to list friends because I don't have their consent to list their names. But I can think of 3 friends of mine that has a good relationship. But let's go to the next question. Do you choose family or friends? I personally choose family over friends, but the thing is there are some friends that have reached family level. So you got Bro Shane, you got Steven, even though he can be annoying, and you got other people because it's not fair for me to list anymore because I'm gonna forget some people, but they're just 2 people I can list. They've reached family level, but I would choose family over friends, I'm sorry to say. Next question. What people make the biggest impact in your life? My parents, my uncles, my aunts, my friends, my teachers. Next question. Would you rather have a son or daughter? I'd rather have a daughter first because I would like to put my full attention on my daughter. I'm not even joking to you because I know how sometimes girls can make the wrong mistake. So I'd have a daughter first, make sure she is fine, that she can take care of her own, then I'll have a son. Because my son, I mean, I would like to have both, to be fair. If we were going to ask me how many kids I would have, I'd probably have 3 or 4. But I would like to have a daughter first before a son. Next question. How many babies can I physically fit in a blender? 0. Nilch. 0. You are done out here. You should be arrested, you fiend. But 27, I know from experience. Wait, what? Next question.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
That was a sensitive joke and I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. Next question. So, would you rather have a prosperous family or a high-end car? So when you say high-end car, I guess you're talking about the cars that are worth millions and millions. I'd rather have a prosperous family so they can buy me an F-Type because that's all the car I need. And then eventually I'll get myself a McLaren 720S. Again, all I need. But I'd rather have a prosperous family and then get myself my own high-end car. Next question. Minivan or garage truck? Minivans are funny, I'm not joking. But I'd have a garage truck. Wait, I can't read, I'm illiterate. Minivan or garbage truck? I would have a garbage truck just to take the mick. Imagine how funny it would be having a garbage truck just riding around. It's just stupid. I'd have that over a mini truck. And if you've noticed, I've been putting different things in my hair. My 2 hats and my comb. I've done that because I'm bored. Next question. What do you think about women's rights? Well, meeting that, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I believe women should have equal rights to men, but some women abuse that fact. Mate, and the thing is, they twist things as well. I'll give you an example. Let's say a guy stood in front of you, for example. If you push the guy, nothing is said. If you push the girl, everybody's having a roll. And the thing is, this happened to me. The thing is, they say, oh, you disrespect women. But I would have done the same thing to a guy. So if anything, I've given the girl more respect because I see her as an equal. That's why I pushed her. If I didn't see her as an equal, I would have said, oh, you're a girl, I don't want to push you. And that in turn is sexist. But what I done was not sexist. Another thing, if you're going to treat a girl the same way you treat a guy, how are you sexist? But you deem us sexist because these guys here have, multiple thoughts. They go, oh my god, you can't touch me because I'm a girl. And you can't scream at me, you have to be a gentleman. Like, what are you trying to say, fam? You're preaching for equality. I'm giving you equality and you're getting mad. You can't do anything to me because I'm better than you because I'm a girl. Like, shut up, you're clap. I mean, this has turned, I'm not talking about, damn. There's no saving this. Next question. I might have to cut that bit out. support abused men or abused women. I would support abused men because abused women get more highlighted in the news than abused men. Fam, I'll give you an example. I saw this clip from the Jeremy Kyle show. I do not watch Jeremy Kyle, so shut up. So basically, this guy, his girlfriend was abusing him. He had to flip it. She locked him in the room. He had to jump out his window, and he ended up breaking his ankle. And the thing is, people laughed at him. And the thing is, the fact that the crowd was laughing at him. But if that was a girl, they would have said, "Oh my God, he's so abusive. I can't believe it." But it's just because he's a guy, he's seen as, oh, he's weak. But then where's the equality there? And that's what I mean, man. These women are like claiming for social rights. They don't think about the whole spectrum. They think about their limited thoughts. Not all of them. Some of you are fair, but some of you are just done out here and fix up. But anyway, to support abused men, not because of the fact I'm a man, because of the fact that they get less attention than abused women. Next question. Watch a friend be beaten up or be beaten up with them. I'd rather be beaten up with them because I'm not gonna watch a friend just getting clobbered. If it was me and him, that means that he's gonna get less focus on him. The pain's gonna be shared between both of us. And the thing is, it's my bedroom, fam. I can't just watch him doing that. As long as I don't die, that is. If I'm gonna die, then I'll do what I can to stop the perpetrator. But in that case, I'll be beating up with him. Next question. Mug or be mugged? Well, if you watch my skits, I've already been mugged, so I'll be mugged again. Next question. Most messed up thing you've heard. How many babies can you fit in a blender? Next question. And it's 27. I mean, hit some weed on camera. 1 second. I've got some fresh one here for you, boss man. It's definitely not grass. Definitely not grass. Here's the roll up. Yep, we leave the plastic in. Next question. Would you contact old friends for the sake of a vid? Yes, I would. Next question. Would you rather bang a fetus or beat... Okay, so when... You know that question that said the most messed up thing you've heard?
No, before we go through that, we have to establish that this boy is done out here. How can you ask such a question? You need help. You need help from God. I tell you, I'll get my holy water. I'll sprinkle it all over you. Because you're not okay. You're not okay. Okay, carry on with the video. Get needed.
Be deaf and blind or only be able to hear Avneet's voice, or as I say, Avneet. So, to be fair, what's the difference between them? Okay, I'm joking, Avneet. I'm joking, I didn't mean it. But I'd rather hear Avneet's voice just because I need to know information. She's fairly smart. Next question. Tesla Roadster, Tesla Roadster or Tesla Toaster? Tesla Toaster! Okay, that's really white. I'm joking. That was supposed to be for a joke, you know? I'd rather have a Tesla Roadster because 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. Whew! Next question. Who the most whipped person you know? To be fair, I don't know many whipped people. I live in Wolver. But for the sake of this video, I'm saying you Charmeleon. Nah, I'm joking, you're not whipped. But, you know, I have nobody else to say. Or respect. Next question. Whip yourself or be whipped. I'd rather whip myself because I'd whip myself lightly. You know what I mean? Next question. Oh, actually, a whip. I mean a mad whip. Yep. Oh crap, this is falling. Next question. How tall are you? The last time I checked, I was 5'7", 170 centimeters tall. But now I think I've grown slightly. So I'm probably 172 or 73 centimeters tall. I'm not too sure. But... Next question. I'm not short. If you call me Shorty Lewis, I will punch you and I will call Wolves trash. Next question. How old are you? I am 6. No, I'm 16. Turning 17 Jan 1st, so if you don't wish me a happy birthday, you're clapped. Next question. If you could be a character for any horror movie, which would it be? Which movie would it be? I'm kind of black. Horror movies don't sit with me, you know what I mean? We always die first, so I'd rather be a white character. Next question. You are not the excellent. Okay, yeah, I'm not the excellent because I am the excellence. Excellence, get me to 100 subs and you'll see how my excellence shines bright. Five away from 100 subs, come on, you can do it. Anyway, next question. What is your middle name? My middle name is... Take a life for someone you care for, or take your own life for someone you care for. Oh, that's a predicament still. That's a rough one still. Because self-sacrifice. That's a rough one, to be honest. See, I was thinking of taking my own, but then if you do that, you'd say there's less damage, but there is, because you've done it for someone you care for. But if you take someone else's, that's more damage because they have family as well, probably kids, assuming they were adults. So then that leads, this is one of those things that whatever you say is bad, but for the sake of this, I'll say I'll take my own. Next question. Borderlands 3 or Overwatch? I'm staying loyal to my game. It's Overwatch all the way, but Borderlands 3 is actually still pretty sick. Next question. Use Amazon or use eBay for half the price? I personally prefer Amazon, but if eBay's half the price and it's the same product, use eBay. I use eBay also. Next question. Use AirPods or use watch? Funny enough, I have lost my AirPods. I haven't lost them, they were stolen. And if you want, leave a comment down below and I might make a story time about how I nearly lost my AirPods forever. If you want to see that, just leave a comment below and get this video some likes. But I'd rather lose my AirPods than my watch. This thing was 500 quid, fam. I'm not losing this. I mean, next question. Geekiest guy you know? Geekiest guy I know? My uncle Mr. N. He's really geek. He's a geek, and if you're watching this, haha, next video. Live as a roadman or live as a child? Yeah, man, I'm a roadman, fam. Wagwan, 15 year. Can I have your 11 digits because you represent on a scale of 1 to 10, a straight 11, a fine 11 year, or live as a kid? To be fair, I'd rather live as a kid. I'd rather not get locked up, you know what I mean, and see my bedrooms die. Next question. Do you answer all your tells on Q&A Sunday? Unfortunately, yes, I do. And that is not easy. So leave a like, subscribe, please. I need it. Next question. Be a successful bot, but live as a person that wants success. The thing is, bot has different definition. If you want my definition of bot, someone that has no creativity, that just does everything to the book. But the thing is, if you're like that, the success means you can earn creativity though. I don't want to be a bot. Being a bot is just a dead lie. I'd rather be a person that wants to be successful, because at least you have that ambition. If you're just a bot, you're just not gonna have any ambition. You're just doing things for the sake of doing it, and you're not your own thought. Next question. Be Michael Jackson when he does his funny business or have Crohn's disease? Well, it's not proving that Michael Jackson did those things. And I can be Michael Jackson when he's doing the moonwalk. Okay.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
I'll never do that again, please. I don't regret it. If you unsubscribe, it's my fault. I'm leaving. Hey, you still say so. The next question is, are you planning to expand your YouTube channel and do more / different vids? I guess you meant more instead of move, but to be fair, A-levels is kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie to you, time is limited, but expand my YouTube. I'll do it in the holidays, but Well, school terms are on. I can't really do much about it. I do my best, but it is what it is. I'll try to upload more. I've got a video that's gonna drop next week. I have another video that might drop next week also. So I hope you enjoy them too. But yeah, next question. Live with friends or family. To be honest, living with family is easier. You can ask your family for things and they won't hate you. If you ask your friends for too much things, they will start to get slightly irritated. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'd like to live with friends in the future, but I'd rather live with family. Next question. For Q&A, if you had choice between a full-time YouTuber or a lawyer, which one would you be and sub to Curtis? To be honest, I'd rather be a YouTuber. I love being a lawyer, fam. I'm really good at BSing, but morally it doesn't sit well with me. Obviously, there's some things that are fine, but like, let's say you know this guy your client is a killer, and you know he's done it, but you have to defend him. Personally, it won't sit well with me, you know what I mean? So I'd rather be a YouTuber. You could do stupid things, you know what I mean? I still make money. But yes, do subscribe to Curtis. I'll leave his link down in the description below. Please click on that sub because he's a fellow bro, and if you don't, you smell like cheese. Next question. 3 things you regret. Number 1, being really mean to this kid called Benjamin Yates in primary. It wasn't fair and I really sincerely regret that. Another thing I regret, being too soft on some people. I regret my rationality, man. I swear, some people, I wish I just punched them when I wanted to. I just wished I just hit the first hit and carried on. But I didn't because I tried to be reasonable, and I really regret that. Some people need to like get a reality check. And another thing I regret, not uploading more. I'm sorry, my subs, I'll try. And yeah, next question. Have you ever been in love? How many times? I personally don't think anyone our age has actually ever been in love. It's probably mostly lust, because I'm not gonna lie, most relationships I've seen haven't lasted longer than a year, I guess. But obviously there is some, but I think it's more so lust. I don't think I've ever loved anyone. I've liked people, and that's natural. But love, I think love is not yet. There's people that I've liked a lot, but obviously I didn't do anything because I'm a halal boy. But yeah, next question. Sexiest animal on the planet. Well, humans are technically animals, so I'll say myself. Okay, I'm sorry for the cringe. Next question. But I'm an boy, you know what I mean? Like, I mean. Whoa. I'm sorry for that. Next question. What's your favorite color? Red. I'll say red or blue. But my YouTube is red, you know what I mean? Because I like red. Next question. What makes you fall in love with someone? I'll say what would make me fall in love with someone. Someone that is like me but not like me. Like me that they're unpredictable. They will do things you can't predict. Unlike me because I don't want someone like me. I want someone different that brings something new to the plate. Something different. Something fun, you know what I mean? Someone that just has that pizzazz, as people say. But next question. What would you like to forget? I'd like to forget the L's I've taken. Yeah, next question. What has been your favorite series as a kid? I think a lot of you man can say Pokemon was the best show, most banging show when we were a kid. I'm not even joking, that show was mad. I would wake up early on a Saturday just to watch a new episode. Pokemon was the one. As a kid, that was the one. But obviously you had the likes of Dinosaur King, you had the likes of flipping, what you call it, man, Young Justice, and man, there was a lot. Batman Brave and the Bold. There was so many sick shows when we were kids. The old Teen Titans was sick. Fam, when we were kids, we enjoyed TV. Now TV's crap, fam. Anyway, it's not that bad. I'll catch you on Rick and Morty, don't worry, okay? But anyway, next question. Do you and Jasmine D still chat? I have the tea for you. No, we do not, and we didn't. Move on, you foolish Donkey Kong cow. We haven't spoken. I do not intend to speak. And yes, okay, that is the And that is the tea. And I'm sorry for everybody that just witnessed that abomination. I am extremely, utterly sorry. I've made a severe lapse in my judgment. But, doesn't mean I'm not speaking to anyone. I mean, wink, 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 wink. Ha ha ha, e-boyness. Yes. Anyway, that has been the last question, and that has been the last question for Q&A. It's so emotional. But Q&A will come back one day eventually. When I reach 300 subs, I'll bring Q&A back. Let's see how quick you can do that. But that has actually been quite long. I had 57 questions. And I'm sorry for the viewers that have stayed till now because you've witnessed some mad things. But I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment in the description of a series you'd like me to start, or why you like the series, or why I should continue it. But it's been your boy AMPlayz. Allow me to get some sleep. Peace, deuces, World 115, watch your BBM pin, can have your 11 digits because you're a fine 11, a straight 11. Yeah, peace.